principle. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. Let's see, markets dipped, came back up, trying to dip again now. ES 67.69 and the low is 67.06. So that's 63 points in range. Oh, by the way, good morning, Tris. Good morning, Mike. Hope you're having a great day so far. And Q's high 949. It's low 695. 270 points in range. Kappa. Big rise up. Looks like about 180 ticks. Ultra Bond fell hard yesterday. About a 3/4 of a point in range there. Gold just under 52 for the high. About 70 points in range there. Crude oil hit as high as 96. It's come down to 92 with our low of 88. It's about 8 points in range there. Bitcoin doing surprisingly well, staying over 70K right now. So that's where we sit standing, whatever body posture you're choosing to take, as we see NQ falling fast.
Order filled.
I didn't want to do that with 5. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. It's going to stop me out with 5. Not sure how I had a limit there set of 5. Come on, don't do that to me. Come on, come back up for me.
Order filled.
Well, that hurt. Had the wrong quantity in there. Starting the day red. Fudge, fudge, fudge. And coming down harder. Of course it is. Trying to push back up now. And that was the signal, unfortunately. To have thoughts that wants to get back up to that 9 EMA. But maybe not yet.
Order filled.
I got it late. There we go. Come on, go, go, go for me. Nope. Bounced off that 9. It's a stupid trade. Stupid trade. Stupid trade. Trying to trade less stiff, and I think I'm too loose now. Come on back up. Hey Ed, how you doing? I'll answer that depending on how this trade ends up. Come on, back up, please.
Order filled.
I'm doing all right. That's interesting. If you see here on the screen, it says that I got out of three at 24,828. It's actually averaging those. Two of them hit my target at 830.75, and one of them came back and I got out at 824.75. So it just averaged them there. Narco stayed in and got a much better trade, but I was trading like a, you know what. That was a nice pop there up to 844. Excuse me. Do have news coming up in about 15 minutes. Jobless claims Thursday. And we pull back. Did not get up to that 100 EMA on the 5. Thought it might, but not yet. Gold setting up with a trade there, possibly. Ms. Melody should be joining us in about an hour. Reminder, tomorrow I start at 2:30 a.m. Eastern. And we're going 9 hours. That 5-minute candle finished red on gold, I mean. Still coming down. Iran's new supreme leader is supposed to be issuing a statement here shortly. Crude headed up to 93 now. Euro falling fast. Not sure why I have two crude charts in my grid there. Need to find something else to put in there. Lean hogs dropped most of the day yesterday. Expect them to pop at the open. Popping hogs. Hey JC, how you doing? Doing all right. Gold trying to head up. We have news coming up.
Extra read all about it. News in a few minutes.
Hey Jake, how you doing? Sire, are you here by chance? All right, let's see what unemployment claims show us. Ouch. Saw bonds fell heavily yesterday.
Order filled.
You heard my bot. Jobless claims 213, forecast was 215. It's hard to trade bonds in the prop firm world because a lot of them have banned bonds. Because that's not what I wanted to do. Down. Down hard. 25 points down. Wait, why does it say I'm in a gold trade? Oh, I accidentally took a gold trade that I didn't even realize I took. But it's working out. So, hey. Glad I saw that. Look at it go. So apparently I just need to take trades I'm not aware of. And they work. It's coming back on me. I'll get out there. Should have taken it. Apparently, I hit the EMA on the 15, and I wasn't aware of that. So, ended up being a small green trade, accidentally. And Q trying to pop back up. And comes back down. Hey, Jay. That was our only news of this morning besides natural gas inventories later on. Hello, son. Oh, wow. I mean, you were right. It did come up most of the night before pulling back now. Glad I got out of that gold trade that I accidentally got in. It's pulling back. And Q coming down. Hey, JJR, how are you doing? We're trying to pop up here a little bit on NQ. Gold with a bright blue candle there. About 45 minutes till the bell.
Order filled. Order filled.
This time I took the gold trade and I meant to. Oh wow, Ducey. I saw that I'm supposed to get maybe a little bit of snow. I don't know, I haven't looked at it lately, but there was a chance of a small amount. Yeah, Sunday. Wow, Sunday, high of 63, Sunday night, rain and snow likely. Low around 20. And low of 11 on Monday. Gotta love spring. I guess it's not technically spring yet. Hey RJ, how you doing?
Target filled.
Took a small win in honor of RJ arriving. I took a small win on YM on an eval. That little pop up. Gold moving up nicely, but I'm getting a bell. It's very good. Very nice trade here in gold.
Order filled.
Took that off for 63 ticks. Hey, John. JC, I'll be addressing the Mighty Ox meetup thing here shortly. I've been meaning to do something about that. I could have stayed in for much more in that trade. Still going on gold. Got out at 87. It's up to 89. And Q pulls back. Right back down. As Mike said earlier, don't fight the trend. It continues to move downward. Counting down the days, John, until you can retire again. Bitcoin with a big pullback there. Well, Jake, he retired once, trade full time, and then he got offered a really lucrative thing, but thankfully it's only like 6 months, and it ends. He hates it, and that comes to an end in April. Hey, Cal, my fellow bovine friend, and I'm Ed. How are you? I traded last night on an eval, trying out some new things. Alright, long on ES. Let's see. I could see it turning around here for a little bit. I'm had to get up to, yeah, I'm looking at a 15-minute chart. Hold on. We'll look back at a 5-minute chart. NQ had a nice pop. Well, it's back to your I'm sorry, it's back to your entry point. It's fighting the 9 EMA right now, so that's always a battle zone. Highway to the battle zone. A nice little pop here on NQ. Dow's trying to pop as well. NQ above the 9. That's a big target. Nice, John. It's always nice to, when you start off red and hey, Robin. Gold turning around. How's it going today? Just about the top of the hour here. Top of the hour can provide wonkiness in indices. Indice wonkiness is a epidemic. Taxes are no fun. No fun at all.
Order filled.
Our top of the hour. Let's see what we do here. Trying to go your way, Ahmed. Or it was. Shouldn't have said anything, maybe. Cool. Ahmed. Excellent. Still struggling to get high. Push it up a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hey, Ace, good morning.
Target filled.
Just hit another win on YM for 30 ticks. I entered at 0.70, targeting 47,100. NQ made the same move. I could have got the same move on NQ. Ms. Melanie should be joining us shortly, probably about 15 minutes or so. Quickies are always nice, Robin. Trading World, too. Paul. Ace is K-pop currently on her way to Siberia for a military encampment. Hey, Ron. Hello. How you feeling, Ron? Good. Gold trying to push up. Programming notes, reminder, we got a 9-hour stream tomorrow, 2:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Excellent. We have FOMC coming up, I believe, next Wednesday. I may consider doing an extended stream that day. Not sure yet. What do you mean, Cal? If you mean about Warsh, he hasn't been confirmed yet by Congress, and J Powell's term as chairman goes through, I believe, the end of May. Yeah, I might do that too. That's an idea. I mean, no matter what, I would have to go and feed my cat and feed the strays. I'm doing protein sparing modified fasting next week, so I won't be eating much. Pull back here on the indices. I think you made a good call. I'm mad if you're still here. I think you made a good call getting out there for a little bit of profit. As you see, it's pulling back. The overall trend on the 15-minute chart is still downward, and I think it's going to be downward for a while. I mean, I'm not saying we won't see pops, popping fresh dough. But I don't know, it seems like it wants to head down. We're about 15 minutes from Zibel. Low of the overnight, 695. High, 949. We're about mid-range of that. That 5-minute candle is 36 points on NQ. Quick moves down.
Stop film.
You heard my bot get stopped out. Not me. Yeah, drop came quick. Bounce here. Good morning, USC. A headline of Financial Juice. Robot arrested after elderly woman startled and sent to hospital in Macau. First of all, I have no idea why that comes up on Financial Juice, but second of all, Big pullback there on gold as well. NQ tries to pop back up. ES doing the same. RoboCop. Continuing to fall. Everything looking sad right now. Everything besides oil. Oil shooting up on this statement from Iran's supreme leader saying the closure of the Strait of Hormuz should be continued as a tool to pressure the enemy. Or a bear with a gun. All right, bring in that Ms. Melody in. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. So falling hard here before the bell. Gold bouncing, though. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Well, I made it. I'm doing good. Doing good.
Good to hear.
Awesome. So I don't know if any of you guys out there wear contact lenses, but I had one of those days where I don't know why, but it just kept yeeting out of my eyeball. And I thought I was going to be late today because it took me so long to get my contacts in because they just kept popping out. So that's been the bulk of my morning. How has there was some news earlier? How'd that go?
It wasn't much of a reaction. It was pretty much right on forecast, so wasn't much of a reaction. We've been coming down, but we were coming down before that, so it's kind of continued.
Yeah, it looks like things definitely moved overnight. I heard some stuff, heard some rumors, heard some news and things that kind of move stuff along.
Yeah, oil's moving back up, so indices are moving down. Oil is back up to over 94. You guys really can turn a conversation into anything, can't you? Now they're talking about your contact lenses in your eye.
I promise there's not any old contacts back there, mostly because I'm always scared of that happening. So I keep pretty good track of when they're in and out of my eyeball. Now, I would say that's probably, if I had to create a list of 10 things I want to do once I get to the level of some of the other people in our chat, like getting payouts for 8 days straight or something crazy. But yeah, my list of things is definitely LASIK, mostly because I'm tired of contacts and glasses. But does anyone else have that like list of things? I mean, other than paying off debt, because that's obviously the first thing I'd want to do, but I always wonder if other people dream about basically what financial freedom looks like and what cool things you could do.
I just want to, I just want to continue helping people when I can, and also buying some land,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
build on it, maybe do some homesteading.
I've joked about with a group of people, probably about 10 of us is probably what it would take, but I've joked with some friends about just grabbing some land in like Hawaii or someplace else nice, probably cheaper, and then just communing. Just get enough land, have enough people we can grow our own food and do our own stuff. And we'd have like enough
2
people
minutes
that
till the
we
bell.
could almost be self-sufficient. And then I talk about that and it's like, oh, so you want to start a cult? And I'm like, well, not really. I mean, it's not religious. It's just, I don't know, being sufficient, I guess.
Actually, it's exactly what I'm thinking of. Not Hawaii, but
Uh,
a few friends on the land, some houses, maybe some
yeah,
tiny houses type of thing, and doing homesteading content for YouTube and all that.
yeah, that'd be fun.
Red or green at the bell, guys. First 5 minute candle. Is that what you're hoping, Hassan, or is that what you really think? Because I know you're in a long-term short. I mean, I tend to agree, but
It looks like it'll do that.
we're closer to the low of the day than we are to the high.
Order submitted.
And we're popping. Small pop. Just different than small pox. Dow coming down. And AQ gets smacked back down as well. That's not the most exciting open.
Does anyone ever have alerts go off in their software, but they can't remember what it's for? I apparently did something that doesn't pop a message up, so now I just heard the alert sound, but I'm looking, I'm like, where did that come from? I don't even know. I don't even know what I have alert set on right now, so that'll be fun.
As long as it didn't take a trade, you're okay.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
We're pushing downward. Hassan, where does this need to get to for you to be back into where you need to be?
Target fell.
Oh, my bot took a winning trade. Big fall here on NQ, down 30 points. I mean, I shouldn't say big fall. Mediocre fall. Oh, man, a big bounce. And there's a pop back to 800. And now we're back to green on this first 5-minute candle. Nice work, Ahmed. See you tomorrow. Absolutely. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. Gotta count. Oh, sorry. Now we're up 35 points on this first 5-minute candle, and it's about to close in 15 seconds. So we end up green about 44 points.
Crazy. I figured out what the alert was. There it is. I had I guess I had it set on the volume delta if there's like delta divergence. So it looks like there were a lot of people buying early, but it was still going down. So it kind of means it could reverse, but it honestly, the delta went back down. So I don't have anything to make a move on yet, but at least I figured out what that was.
It was going to drive you crazy until you figured it out.
It was. It would have, I mean, it would have been on my mind until I found it for sure.
Thank you. Continuing to try and push up here a little bit. Nice work, Ace.
Like gold's trying to drop. Got stuck at VWAP for a little bit, but it looks like it might try to move.
It's got some downward velocity to it. NQ kind of got paused. Actually, NQ is the only positive one of the four right now. ES headed down, Russell headed down, Dow headed down. Although they're trying to bounce now, they're trying to follow NQ, but all their 5-minute candles were red. There's a pop on NQ. Gold bounced again.
I was just seeing that. I was about to say if you guys want to just fade my gold call, you might do well. But I was pretty sure it was going down, but pop back up.
Cue a little burst there. Market's not really moving with a fat. Gold came back down for you there, Melody. Market's
There
not
it is.
moving with a lot of oomph right now. It's just kind of blah.
Well, this could be a fun morning. Hopefully, in the next 5 minutes, we'll get the 15-minute opening range close, and then we'll get all the orb traders to put volume in, hopefully, and then see where it goes.
$6E looks like it might want to pop. It's like gold's continuing to run into an area of like 64. It came down on a candle about 15 minutes ago there. And it came down there last candle, and that's where it's running into this candle as well. And Q pulls back, green, purple candle. Yes, purple. Yep, JC, yeah, the candle I was looking at just turned red, so never mind me. Crude oil sitting right above 94. Morning, Teo. So we're down 44 points, and now we're back to negative since the bell. Still falling. Gold still falling. Everything's falling. Except for crude. Bitcoin still hanging on the 70K.
Here we go. A little bit of conviction. See if they can break 750 though.
Break 750, then I could see it getting back down to the overnight low. Well, broke it.
Yep. Looks like a lot of sellers coming in.
Everywhere. There you go, Hassan. Almost to that 700 level. Then it bounces a little bit as soon as I say that. Sorry.
I think they just need to gain just a little bit more momentum, and then they'll pop down and at least hit the overnight low. It's always wild if they don't. You know what I mean? Like sometimes they'll go like so close to something and then not touch it, and I have to think why. But here we go.
There's 700. There it is. New low of the day. It touched it. And still trying to push down. Now, Hassan, are you staying in or are you getting out there? How far are you going to press your luck? We are down 81 points on this 15-minute candle. Wait. Wow, I didn't realize we moved that fast. There's those orb traders I guess you're talking about. Look at that.
Yeah.
I never thought about the orb traders bringing in more volume after the first 15 minutes. I never thought of that.
I mean, I can't imagine there's enough retail traders that do it to make a big difference, but also I don't know why you would think institutions aren't also running algos on it at the very least. And they're probably just looking for smaller targets because they have more money. But it's another way to capital. I mean, I assume that institutions are constantly looking for ways to capitalize on retail traders, or maybe not, I don't know. But I always think about that.
Well, no, I think you're right because I actually had a guy that came into the room once, and we ended up he and I going on a phone call once, and he works for some big company in energies and trading, and he said him and some of his colleagues will actually go in the rooms to see what retail traders are trying to do just so they can figure out what they should be doing the opposite of.
I mean,
So,
brilliant.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Order filled.
Trying a long here. Actually,
I've
I tried it on the wrong instrument. I accidentally entered YM, but it's going to kind of doing the same thing. So hey, we'll go with it. There we go. That's working. It's working well. Working really well.
Yeah, there we go. I wondered, I was like, is this going to be a pullback or possible reversal? They really did that sweep the lows and then shoot back up kind of thing.
Order filled.
100 ticks on YM on that trade. It was only on an eval, but hey, I mean, it would have been a great trade on NQ as well there.
You have to change your name to OxTrades YM if you keep winning YM trades.
Gold with a big pop as well. All of a sudden, everything got happy. And we do bounce back down. God, I got out where I did. Coming back for 700 again.
They might be coming for you, Hassan. Let's see if we can get down a little bit farther.
Seems to be slowing down that same area that it slowed down before. Watching it drop. Gold dropping hard too. Only thing heading up is oil and the ultra bond right now. Lean hogs. Excellent, Hassan. Glad to hear that. The market knows Hassan took profit, so it should drop 100 points more now. It's definitely struggling here around 670. ES down to 6704.
Yeah, it's having a hard time getting to 6,700. I kind of thought that last pop would take it down there, but it's still working.
Oh, there's another push down. There's that 650 you're looking for, Hassan. There's 6,700 on ES.
Lots of action there. It looks like they're pushing.
Teo, if you're here, that worked. If you're not here, then I need to reply to you on Discord. We'll make everyone wonder what the heck we're talking about.
I think I'm going to paper trade a gold long, mostly because I had to cut myself off of gold because I had like a historic run of losses. So I just kind of cut that out and I switched to just doing equities for now. But I'm going to paper trade this gold long and see what happens. I thought it might bounce back up to VWAP from where it's at. We'll see.
Where's VWAP sitting at?
It's around like 569, 568. It's like almost right at 569, which is actually 5169. I don't know why I kept leaving that out.
That's fine. I mean, I abbreviate all the time. People usually know.
Yeah.
Keep struggling to get lower here. Actually, I like a long here on gold as well. It's giving me a tiny little green candle on the 5. We'll see how that finishes. Oh, now it's red.
They sure seem to like this 650 on NQ. It's just hanging right there. Oh dear.
That was the tiniest of green candles on gold.
I just saw so much movement, but not movement. I have a DOM pulled up in Quant Tower for both NQ and ES, and they just kept lying up and down. But they didn't go far.
Order fell.
I scared myself. I accidentally took a trade on gold, not micro gold. It worked out, and it would have worked out even better if I hadn't scared myself.
For like what, quick 50? Quick $50.
Yep. Oh, actually,
Or
no, I
more.
didn't get anything out of it. It ended up being break even. And look at it go now. Dang it. That could have been a quick 500 bucks.
But it also could have been a quick $2,000 loss. So at least there's that.
Once again, everything got happy all at once. Wow, ES popped 14 points on this 5-minute candle. NQ's up 64 points. Dow flying. Gold's getting towards your VWAP target there.
It sure is getting close. It looks like that's also the bottom of initial balance, the first hour of. But I actually run that off of the gold because they open their session early or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like it went within like a tick. I swear. There it is. So congrats to me. One of the paper trades I took won. So hopefully that'll transition over.
Ace Trades, how's TPT doing? Wow, top of the hour just turned this right around. Hassan, you made a pretty good call there getting out. There's a little pullback though. Kind of stalled on this pop, trying to figure out where it wants to go. It's giving back a bunch of the pop. Back down to 700. And a bounce.
Order filled.
Long.
Order submitted.
Struggling though. Ah.
Order filled.
Ouch. Stop me out. Ow, 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 ow. It's my biggest red of the week.
It's kind of tough right now because it really just looks like it's bouncing aggressively, 20 points one way or the other. But it's tightening up that range right around 700, it looks like.
And trying to bounce back up.
I gotta give some props to TFD for a second, just because I have DLL'd 6 times on this account and it's still alive. And it's because I went and I took the smallest 200 daily risk. And it is one of those things where I would try to stop myself at, minus 200, but what I would get caught doing if I didn't have that daily loss is I would get caught probably trying to average into something to try to lose less, which is like one of the worst psychology things I do. So I'm just saying, like, props to TFD. I actually hate it. I hate the $200 daily loss because like 3 times I've hit it and then it came right back and it would have been a winner, but it just went too far down. So it's annoying, but it has saved this account. 6 DLLs
Order
on
filled.
$1,000 drawdown.
I said I took that blue candle 4 candles ago and then long, and it just came right down. And I just took another blue candle. Let's see what it does. Right under that 9 EMA from the 5-minute chart. Come on, blow through it, baby. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Up, up, up. Of course, I only took this on one micro.
Order
Came back
filled.
down and got me break even. I don't believe that. I don't believe it.
It knew you put it there. Sometimes I feel like sometimes it's just too rich. Like, what are the odds?
Red line is the 9 EMA from the 5-minute chart. And it comes right back up. So if I hadn't moved my stop, I would still be in the trade. Long on gold. Late, but long on gold.
Did you just say foot long on gold?
No,
Or did I?
said I'm long on gold. I said I'm late, but I'm long on gold.
Got you. Got you. Apparently, I have Subway on the brain.
That's not going to work either. Luckily, that's only 1 micro. This time I actually went with 1 micro, not 1 mini. Hey, Alley Cat. I'll be sending in your winning and my funded futures thing probably tomorrow. Assuming I don't die from overconsumption of energy drinks during the 9-hour stream.
You probably won't die during it, but maybe after it.
I'll try and get that set in before that happens.
I feel like that would be the talk of prop world drama if some streamer just had like some crazy heart attack on screen or something.
And keep coming back down. Yes, YM all coming down. Everything's working in lockstep today. Even gold. Gold's right there with the indices. Like all the metals appear to be. And crude heading up. It's up to 95.28.
What was it? Do you remember what it was at the open last night for oil?
Yeah, it was. I think it was down in. Hold on. Tail of turning back time. Turn back time. We opened at 89, but it had dropped yesterday all the way down to 82.
I kind of thought so. I was wondering because I thought it was under 90, and now if it's at 95, we're like, are we going to pop up to 100 again today? Because it could move that much.
I think Brent crude got over 100. I don't know what the difference between Brent crude and regular crude is, but Still trickling back down.
I'm now reading up on the differences in oil, and I find it so weird that like light and sweet is Brent, and that means light in density and sweet taste. I'm like, who's tasting oil? Because then the WTI, which is a Texas one, is heavy and sour. And so I just don't. I just wonder if someone actually tasted oil. But then I think someone probably did, because you find a liquid somewhere and you're like, what is this? Same experiment with mushrooms, I would imagine.
So the one that kills you.
Yep.
uh, I guess the question is, though, do we need to have people that continue to taste the oil to see which one it is? Yeah. Oh, this is bread. Oh, that's WTI. The oil challenge. Oh.
I guess it's based on the sulfur content, so you could kind of go off smell, but I mean, you'd have to be pretty precise too. I'm guessing they probably just test it for its sulfur content instead of tasting it anymore. But what a sad, I mean, look at that, just machines replacing humans.
Looking like it wants to possibly move a bit here. And by a bit, I mean a quick 25-point pop in 10 seconds.
That's a whoosh pop.
Are we in a cycle where they wait till the last 5 minutes of every half hour to do something? And then just do all of it in that 5 minute, pop over to the next one, and then just chill.
That would be annoying, but if you could figure out that pattern, that'd be good.
For sure.
I feel
I
like
think that is one of. Go ahead.
No, I was going to go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think that's one of the hardest things is finding patterns and then determining whether they're repeatable or not.
Yeah. And just when you think they are repeatable, then it changes.
Yeah, every time, every time.
That pop got beaten back down some.
And we're coming right back down, it looks like. Well, they're trying to take it under 650. Kind of looks like they want a new low day.
We got down to 630 earlier. Just trying to get back down there. ES back down, hovering right above 6,700. And as I say that, it breaks below.
Yeah, that's a break in with some momentum too. Like that might keep going.
Yep, there's the break of the low.
I think ES just hit the low too. So they kind of in tandem.
And oil is almost up to 96. Guess more people are enjoying the taste.
Mhm.
Paused the downward movement here around 620. Let's see if this is where it decides it wants to come back up any. Possibly looking for the 1030 classic, as RJ Wheel calls it. The reversal 1 hour after the bell.
I'm checking out ES, and I might start looking for a reversal, but I'd probably wait till about somewhere around 66.80.
YM's
Now, it
lead.
could,
I'm sorry.
I was saying it could absolutely reverse before that.
YM's leading here. It's a strong reversal candle right now. Yeah, but it's my fault, Hassan. I apologize. I admit I did feel relief when you said you did get out of that trade, but this is coming from someone who can't hold a trade longer than 10 seconds usually. You were holding it for like 12 hours. Gold's still moving downward. Let's see. Giveaway bot just announced the winners. Let's see if I nope, I don't recognize any of those names. Oh, I guess it wasn't ready to pop. Down below 600 now in NQ.
Cruising. I would also look for a long, but I would wait. And if it happens to drop 200 points, I'll probably take a long. But I've kind of been toying with some of the longer, little bit higher time frame trades. So that's actually like based on a 4-hour signal. And I don't even know how that would work intraday yet. So I'm still, like I said, still testing that out.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 15-minute chart, and I'm noticing that if things stay below the RSI there, then I should probably just look for shorts. Although I did just go long on YM here on the eval. It gave me a blue candle. I'll wait for 5-minute confirmation before I go into the long on NQ, I think. But right now, this YM trade's paying. Of course, I also have no idea where I should put my target. 870, 870 looks good. Come on, you know you want to go higher. Can it take us higher? Oh, and Q pulling back again. If YM got beat back down too. Yeah, that's what I get for being greedy and trying to get more out of that trade.
I think that's a really hard part because I mean, you and I both have said it's tough to hold trades, and it makes it tougher when you do and it doesn't work out, and then the next time you flip back and then it's a vicious cycle. But I guess apart from like just setting exact targets and living with those exact targets, I guess there's not a whole lot of way around it.
It's popping back up.
You know what? That's awesome, Hassan. I think you'll be just fine if you don't just keep trading the way you've been trading. And I know that that is hard. And maybe you need to turn not look at your P&L or just like not even look at that account until you're done for the day. But you've gotten to this point and you can get to that next point. Just this mental hurdle. And I think you got it. I think you'll get it.
Absolutely agree. Struggle to move up here is real. Q gave a doji there on the 5. And trying to push down again. Gold coming down hard. So gold and metals and the equities have kind of finally diverged. They were running in tandem. Yep. And back down. And Q needs a counselor. It's having trouble maintaining any positive thoughts here. Oops. Red, green, or somewhere in between, guys. Uh-oh, JJR, bad red or slightly red? Okay, my YM trade hit its target.
Is that two YM wins today then?
3. One happened before
3?
you. Yeah, you were.
Nice.
Yeah.
Looking solid. You know, I think I like trading multiple instruments just for the fact that sometimes you have a bad day on one and you can read a different one. And so I always think it's nice to keep learning if you can. I also do not discredit people who focus on one and master that one because, you know, then you've mastered it and you're done. So it's easy. I can see both sides, but for me, I like to flip between.
Yeah, I have trouble staying on one asset. Yeah, RJ, I mean, I shot for the EMA 9 EMA on the 5. We'll see how far it goes. I'm starting to look at 15-minute charts and really want to start honing in on longer trades. So I'll get there. Gold's also popping here now too. The prices I charge as a stripper, RJ, are none of your business. Oh, you meant YM. 48,655. I'm sorry, 46,855. 48 would have been awesome.
Holy cow. We're moving.
Oh yeah. And I could have got another 100 ticks. Wow.
Wow. Okay. Did I miss something, perhaps?
Oh, good question. I don't have the news up. Let me look. Trump administration is set to suspend the Jones Act to tame oil prices. We see this saw oil come down about a full dollar, and we see the pop on the indices. Excellent, JJR. Glad to hear that. Yeah, RJ, I like using the 9 EMA on the 5-minute chart as targets on reversals like that. But and honestly, my goal will eventually be use more than one contract and maybe get out with one there and then try and let the other one run. Jay, I'll talk to you about the 15-minute chart later on after the stream and after a
feed the kitties.
Dang, JJR, way to go.
That's amazing, JJR. Good job in, you know, not getting yourself too down when you were red. That's one of my problems. I admit that. I seen that red on my screen, and then I get hesitant to take trades because I don't want to go further red. Which is why I've been taking YM trades on an eval instead of taking actual trades.
Yeah, just trying to come down just as fast, too.
He has a quick reversal, and crude oil's also reversing back up. Teo, there you go for the glossary. You have an exact definition of a 1030 classic. See, this is where I get frustrated with my own damn self here. If we look at the NQ chart, it gave me exactly what I was looking for to take. First of all, the blue candle there I should have taken, but this one was overextended. Then we got the bells, beautiful red candle, and then this move back down could have been 40 to 50 points.
Is that a trade you have plugged into the bot, or would the bot run that trade,
No,
or is that one of the discretionary ones?
The bot would run that first blue candle there, maybe the second, but definitely the first blue candle. But it wouldn't run the bell reversal. It needs a blue or a purple.
Sure. Okay.
So for the overnight stream, I might be working until my normal hours. I might work entirely off the 10-15 minute charts just to see how that goes with very small size. Let's try to curl around and back up again. My cat has joined me. Nearly half of all natural gas carriers are trapped in the Gulf, brokers say.
Well, I think might get a little crazy here in the next couple of days. That's a lot of ships and Norway's not sending anymore. It looks like they shut it down. I'm just waiting for Friday to see if at like, I don't know, 20 minutes before market close, we get something like, hey, the war's almost over. And then on Saturday, they're like, just kidding, it's not. Only because I feel like that's happened 2 weeks in a row. And then
Yeah.
3 makes it a pattern. So then we all just know. You got short, and then and then it's going to gap. I don't know. It's crazy.
We also have a ton of news tomorrow. PCE price index, consumer spending, durable goods, Canadian employment change, GDP quarter over quarter,
Wow.
Canadian unemployment, jolts, and the University of Michigan sentiment.
Those are pretty big ones. That's a lot. There could be a lot of traffic.
And it all comes by the time I'll be absolutely exhausted. Next week might be slow and choppy leading up to FOMC on Wednesday.
That's true with rollover too, right?
Yes.
It's a lot all jam-packed together.
And we are curling back up. So maybe the classic paused and then resumed, RJ. Awesome. Be happy to have you early. The absolute worst is when I do an overnight stream and have nobody chatting, because then I tend to start dozing off. Yeah, actually, I mean, we do usually get a lot of conversation on the overnight streams. So at least recently, and when I first started doing them, it wasn't as much, but it's got a nice crew usually. That's good, Hassan. You need to get more rest. So do I. I mean, I'll be laying down to sleep. I don't know, probably 5 or 6 p.m. tonight.
You could probably do it earlier if you just popped a Dramamine, like the original ones that
Uh-huh.
make you basically pass out. You know, people always say Benadryl, and I'm like, yes, but Dramamine lasts a little bit longer anyway. And personally, I don't experience Benadryl the same way as everyone else, so it doesn't actually put me to sleep, but Dramamine does. So I was joke, I'm like, I don't need an Ambien, I'll just pop a Dramamine, call it a day.
Ambien can really mess you up. I've seen a personal Ambien in the past come down basically sleepwalking, have no idea what they're doing, and then just like totally out of it, but yet they're walking around.
Yeah, it's crazy. I had a friend that she woke up, she was still in the, well, I don't know, she was in her car in the garage with her keys in her hand
Oh, wow.
when she woke up. So she was like, I don't think I went anywhere, but I might have, you know, like it was crazy.
All right, folks. We have reached the end of our time together today.
Again, well, I'll be back early tomorrow morning, and then Melanie will be back once I may have already dropped over from exhaustion. So
Yeah, I'll see. I'll see if I pop in. I'll at least try to pop in the chat at sometimes. I like the Europe session. So
awesome. So we'll see you
cool.
all tomorrow. Hope everyone has a great day. Bye. My software again. I think I'll have that ready. There we go. There we go. Get out of my way. Boom, boom, boom. What the heck? There it is. End screen. And